So first up, we have the wonderful the interview that we shot with Jessica Nigri.
Who's Jessica Nigri? I still don't know who she is.
I think she's a cosplay model. We just went up to her. We're like, oh, she looks kind of cool. She has fairly large assets.
I don't know. We were just really excited for Killer is Dead because we're both Suda 51 fans, and then she came out. And then we're like, oh, let's get an interview. But because we saw all these guys grabbing her and stuff, so we figured it'd be good for the show.
Yeah, it'd probably be really, and it was good for the show. I think the views are over 30,000 hits right now.
Yeah.
And she's, she proved to be very popular, big cosplay girl, so.
Nah, she's cool, man. She's mad chill. The fact that, like, I didn't even know until after you guys pointed it out. And you know what? The eye contact, that's because we're professionals. We're really there for the games, man. Like, I've seen movies before. I mean, they're nice, but at the same time, like, I was really more excited about the fact that we're at E3.
Yeah. Well, so that's number 10. So let's move on to number 9.
Much love to Nigri.
And moving on to number 9, it's Minsk. It's being crazy, the people who are wargaming in Minsk. I mean, what do? We stood on tanks.
Wow, we did so much stuff. Like the whole party that they created, the tanks, the sword fighting, the medieval recreation, the World War II or World War One, like short film.
Indeed, yeah, World War One film. And then we also, well, there's many things that happened, but I think we can break it down to like our 2 favorites. I mean, they had jets flying over us. Okay, that's how cool this thing was. So jets, think about that. But then we had, we rode a tank for the first time in our lives. I know I've never ridden a tank before.
I have.
Okay, you have ridden a tank. Okay, but I was surprised personally at how fast a tank goes.
Yeah, no, that was scary because you almost died.
Yeah, no, I was hanging off the edge of the tank on a piece of equipment that was fairly loose. You even say it in the video itself. But and that was fun. And then we shot some AK-47s.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is deafening.
Yeah.
And then and after that we did we decided to go in this water tumbler.
The leaky Zorb. Yeah, a lot of you guys don't know, but actually the Zorb we were in, it was haphazardly kind of made. It was leaky because there was a masking tape. Pretty much.
Yeah, bright silver masking tape in case you missed it. And then beyond that, like we were like, how do we shoot this? We actually shot it on your iPhone.
Yeah.
Whereas, because we have 2 cameras with us, but then like either of those were like they're gonna get destroyed, so we shot it on the iPhone and then we tried to clean up as much as we did. But that was fun. I mean,
no, Minsk was just fun. I think. For me, it was just like first time really got to meet up with all the world's kind of game journos and just to see what the contemporaries were like, and I made a lot of friends. And I definitely got super drunk in Minsk, which made it even more legit because, we shot guns, rode on tanks, and of course, you must get drunk. So yeah, shout out to wargaming.net for this awesome trip.
There you go.
It's cool.
All right, so moving on to number 8. We have to say we had a lot of cool people come on the show this time around. So this year, I mean,
yeah, we're spreading our web of networks.
We're spreading our, and we had a bunch of we had a bunch of really different people on the show. I mean, well, we had Buddha on.
Yeah, Buddha Monk, my homeboy.
Talk GTA 5.
Yeah, Buddha Monk's dope. If you don't know Buddha Monk, he's the guy in Wu-Tang Clan who sings "Ooh Yeah" in Cream. And he's been doing a lot with ODB and rest in peace, but a lot of his stuff. So he's an avid gamer, and yeah. So cool. Shout outs to Buddha.
And we also had a little bit of fun of having Scotty Hoy, who's a cameraman here. He comes from a bit of entertainment background as well.
Yeah. And he likes to keep it on the down low.
Yeah, he likes to keep it on the down. He's a good. He's a really good guy, and he did the intro for us. And I think that confused some people, but it's all about that. Then we had Mike Chan come on. Mike for our April Fool's episode, which I think is one of our favorites because
it's all true. And
and everybody took it seriously. Actually, the fun thing is Mike actually is an actor in Hong Kong and just did a Roger Corman film. And he basically, he's done a lot of stuff. But when the episode went up on his Facebook, it went all the way back to his hometown in Canada. And people actually calling him and congratulating him. And he was like, oh.
Trolls remorse.
Yeah.
Straight up trolls remorse. Because he kept on asking us afterwards, like, yo, Arne, can you please film that film now, please? It's like,
jokingly, yeah. And then in the same episode, we had Mark Nakayama come in as Keigo Otomo.
Yeah.
Who actually recently shot something with him, but that was a lot of fun because that was for the Justin Bieber game, and people actually really believe that.
Yeah, I don't know if you can still find it in the PlayAsia system too. We made the whole mock-up, we put it up in the admin, and we had it for sale or at least pre-order. I mean, at that time it seemed appealing because the Wii U only had like 5 games. So
people genuinely took that seriously. They got really angry too. So.
Yeah, they were seriously gonna burn their consoles. And
I wonder if his management thought it was like, oh. And then finally, when we went to E3, we got to meet. There's actually 2 people we really wanted to meet.
Yeah.
And we got to meet them. It's Marcus Beer.
Oh, super cool.
We watched Annoyed Gamer, and he was, he's exactly who you expect him to be.
Yeah.
He just was angry, but actually a really nice guy.
Nah, he's straight up, dude.
Yeah,
man.
he's pretty straight up.
Real,
Yeah.
like one of the most real people in the industry.
He's
though,
not
man.
gone Hollywood, has he?
No.
No, he's very real.
Not like the GV.
And then someone
VGA.
else who we met, who actually was a straight up guy, but like about 50 times more energy.
Well, it was hard to talk to him because we had to bat away like the 14-year-old and 15-year-olds. Like they were really. This guy's super popular in America.
Yeah,
like,
he's really popular
joke.
right now.
Like this guy.
Angry Joe, man.
Yeah, and we saw him like right before he was going to like grill the crap out of Microsoft.
Yeah, that video went up. I don't think they're too happy about that. That was a good. He was really hype, and the thing is, we got to yell like "pokai" in Chinese.
Yeah, we pretty much made him swear a lot in
like
Chinese.
out loud at E3.
Yeah,
So
that was fun.
I hope he saw that video. That'd be a lot of fun. And then the final person we had again this year, we had before, it was one of our first guests ever. It's Mr. Govandaloo.
Oh, Mr. Govandaloo.
Govandaloo.
Yeah, Carl's fun to talk to. We make fun of him all the time because he always talks in that tone of voice, like "Hello, this is Govandaloo." And it's all even more fun because we know that after we first met him, afterwards, like Ubisoft was pretty happy with the fact that he was on camera because he's got that camera look. So he had media training, and then so knowing that he had training, then we like really grilled him with the serious questions.
Yeah, we had some fun with him after that, didn't
we?
So, but thanks to all those guys. I hope we get more guys on the show. But yeah, that was really fun. It was cool.
Yay, more guys.
And more girls. Number 7, the PlayAsia Halloween special. And I've actually got the actor in here. I got Jack with me. Jack,
Hi.
what do you remember about shooting this?
Yeah, pretty hot day. Sweating through all the shooting actions.
Yeah. Well, actually, the reason Kevin wasn't in this is because Kevin was ill at the time, and we really had to shoot it because we have a deadline. And I basically was like, "Well, Jack, would you like to do it?" And he was like, "Oh, yeah, sure." Now, what was your actual job at PlayAsia, Jack?
I actually in charge of the retail session of PlayAsia.
And then you ended up decapitating zombies.
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll see that in here in a second. I think it was good fun. You look really badass. Did you ever watch zombie movies growing up?
Yeah, I'm a fan of the zombie movies.
Oh, the genre. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Did you ever think you'd be killing zombies with Blu-rays?
Yeah.
yeah. Of course.
Yeah, I'm the hardcore fan of Dead Rising actually.
Oh, okay, cool. So you didn't mind the gore then, did you?
Yeah.
The gore was fun to do. This is basically our 2 other friends, Hardy and Jay. They work here as well. Jay, you all know from PlaySelect, and Hardy works on our marketing department. And we were like, yeah. So there you go. All right, now talk about Scotty Hoy brings us right to number 6 again. I mean, we mentioned him earlier, and he's sitting right there as well. He actually doesn't work for PlayAsia, but it was his idea. He said we should do a Harlem Shake video.
Yeah.
And we all were like, oh, okay. And it was it was a wild one. I think
I'm watching this right now. I'm like,
looking back at it, just
looking back at it, this is the video that everyone says it's called Jay having sex with me.
Yeah, and right next to him is my friend Joe Frello.
Actually, a lot of our
in
friends
his underwear.
are here, yeah. Pretty much, of course they're friends. They wouldn't be strangers.
No. It would be strangers who just walked in during the Harlem Shake. So some of you might be wondering how we do it with the hosts at PlayAsiaTV, and basically our shows are kind of scripted, kind of ad-libbed, and this moment right here, I swear was one of my favorites. Misa saw this toy, which was the giant Supersonico toy, which she get like, Jessica Nigri had some assets, and she's like, oh, let me do my thing, because she loves Supersonico. She actually really wanted to buy this toy herself. So yeah, basically what she did was she decided to pick it up. She asked if that was okay. I was like, absolutely. She picks it up, and she delivered the line that, yeah, well, here you go.
Oh, I would totally take this home, and even though I'm a girl, I would totally stuff my head in her boobs. Oh my gosh, let me put this down.
Now, this is one that I wish somehow more people had watched, because we actually worked on this one quite a bit.
Yeah, this one was the one we worked on the hardest.
Yeah. And like a lot of people worked on this. Like Matthew Blaze worked on this, who actually, he doesn't actually work at PlayAsia.com, but he's worked a lot with us. My assistant Ethan worked on it as well. He's really cool. The music is actually originally from the actual Cowboy Bebop show. And if you haven't seen it, it's a fantastic anime show. Mizer's legs appear in it, and so does she.
Yeah.
So she's always there.
No, the best thing was we had to explain the makeshift dolly shot that we had.
Oh yeah, we like basically built a dolly out of factory
Like
parts. So
for
dolly,
that-
for anybody who doesn't know, is a platform on a track in which you put the camera so you can pass by. And the way
Yeah.
we shot Mizer's legs is we had her walking in front of the green screen on a raised wooden area.
It's
And
pretty dangerous too. This bench was not holding.
It was
at all.
slippery. Yeah,
Yeah.
one or two people slip, and every now and again. So, but it was fun to do. It was really fun to do, and I wish more people would watch it. But you know, it was kind of a cool promo to do. Yeah, I don't know what else you want to say about it.
That was fun. I mean, it was just something different and it's like not expected. I mean, this is the kind of stuff I want to do more of.
This is.
Like we painstakingly recreated the movements of the anime characters, and I hope you anime fans.
Oh,
out
Foon
there
Wong, of course.
appreciate it.
He worked on this as well. He did all the animation and stuff like that. He animated some, not the animation, but he drew all the sketches and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. So yeah, it's really fun. I should use this as my profile pic on Facebook. That'd be good, hilarious. Anyhow, TGS 2013.
Yeah, so this is kind of cool because we worked with Double Plus Good Games a few times, 2 podcasts, and how we met them was really, they were one of the guys was the audience member for Play Select. And you know me, I'll talk to you guys and contact him, and we started talking, and then we got on the actual podcast, which is exciting because you know it's coast to coast, and it's our first time doing podcasts.
Podcasts are fun. I want to do more of that. I mean,
Yeah.
I like the radio element of it. It's really good fun. You can listen back to it, you can listen whenever you want. I'm a huge podcast fan.
Yeah, no, Neil, James, Anthony, they're all really good guys, and I mean, if you guys haven't had a chance yet, you should definitely check out their podcast. I mean,
Yeah,
they
Double Plus
really,
Good Games.
yeah, they get some really good get guests on top, and then they really just have a good rapport. And I mean, they're true gamers. Like they all they do is game.
And beyond that, they're really nice guys too. They're like no attitude to them.
Yeah.
Anyhow, all right, cool. Well, that's that for those guys. But I'm sure we'll try and do something with them again.
No, they were cool because they did the whole like Xbox don't like Asian people.
Yeah, they worked on us with that. Yeah, you see right
They're
here.
so down. Yeah, that was cool.
They're really cool guys. Moving on. And number 2,
Yeah, buddy.
Tails Off.
Yeah, this guy Hideo Baba. Hideo Baba.
We should tell a story about how we actually met Hideo Baba. It was really unusual. In order to meet Hideo Baba, we had to fly to Singapore, and someone wrote me a message on my inbox. Now, he goes, Hideo Baba is going to be in Singapore at an anime expo. I forget the name right now.
The STGCC.
Yeah, SCGCC. And there's like, basically we walked in there and it's a lot of toys, a lot of, well, not really games too much.
It was the toys,
It's
games, and the comic show.
Shed
but-
loads of cosplay as well.
Yeah.
Like a lot for Singapore.
Yeah.
And basically we went in there and we were like, okay, well, this is going to be cool. It was really cool. We had a cool background and everything. And we were shooting this thing. And you got, maybe, I don't know if you could actually tell me this because I never asked you this, but when we were shooting, you were talking to Hideo and stuff like that. And I'm just like monitoring the dual camera setup. And like, I kind of felt there was something building up behind me, but I didn't know because I'm so
yeah.
busy.
Yeah.
And then at one point I turned around and I was like, there's a lot of people behind us. So
Well, dude's a rock star. I mean, what can I say? His nickname, if you don't know, is Prince. They call him Prince in Japan because no matter what, 24 hours, like if you see him, he's like sparkling and he's got that like white horse prince aura coming in, riding in.
yeah, he's pretty smooth. He could rob a bank with a smile.
Nah, he's seriously.
He's that smooth.
He's a cool guy. I mean, like he sends me pictures every now and then, which is kind of cool. Like they're not what you think. Okay, they're just nice like normal hello pictures, and he's like one of the most enthusiastic video game devs out there. And I mean,
He's just a genuinely nice guy too.
Yeah.
And I understood. I don't speak Japanese, but apparently his Japanese is really easy to understand.
apparently his English is easy to understand.
Yeah, his English is actually pretty good too.
Because he lies to me about that all the time.
Lies?
Every time we see him, I mean, I love talking to Nao-chan, his translator, and also a really good employee at Namco Bandai, but like, every time we do the whole thing, it's all translated, and once we say cut, he just starts speaking English.
He's speaking
Just
to
like-
normally. It's so Twilight Zone in a strange way.
I'm like,
Oh yes, hi.
Yeah.
He's also, I'd like to point out as well that he's actually a really snappy dresser.
oh yeah.
He's actually a really snappy dresser. He's not like the atypical nerd sitting behind a computer making
Dude, he's
games.
Prince.
He's proper smooth.
He has a legend.
Yes, he is.
Ono-san says he parties pretty hard.
Yeah, I know.
No, that wasn't me.
Talk about Odo-san. Moving on. And number 1, our favorite thing about the year.
Number one.
Number 1.
Number one.
Meaning our favorite, the best. TGS 2013.
Yep, TGS.
A bit obvious maybe to some, but hear us out. This was our second time to TGS, which, you know, we'd been there the first time, and it was like our second time going, so it was kind of like, you know,
we're like old veterans who got, you know, it's so
yeah.
easy. Like, you know,
So we decided to film our way there. We played with, like, you know, that bizarre instrument, the cup holder on the plane. That was fun.
There wasn't enough like public porn going around this time of year though, but it's okay. I mean,
People looking at porn in the MTRs
and we
stuff
didn't
like
see
that.
anybody get kicked in the balls. And
No, that was last year. That
it was actually much more tame this year, I think.
No, one of the reasons was we had to go home a little bit early because of the
Yeah.
typhoon,
Yeah,
which is a
yeah.
bit unfortunate. There was a mega typhoon heading
yeah.
toward
Usagi?
Japan.
Usagi.
Japan. What I'm saying, toward Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Which was like all fury and, like, you know, the walls were gonna be ripped out of the ground.
We also had an earthquake too.
Yeah. And we had an earthquake in Japan for the first time. Yeah, I remember when we went there. I was like, okay, man, there's a couple things I want to experience. I want to meet Ono, and then I want to have an earthquake, and I want to, like, and I named a bunch of shit, and then, like, I remember.
You didn't say I want $1 million. I don't want to have like hookers and cocaine and stuff like that. You had to say all the other stuff, but you didn't say this.
Yeah, no. And then we actually got to do all those things. We got to meet Ono. I was like, I really want to meet the guy from Tekken. We got to meet that. We don't have an interview with him, but we had like a press thing.
That's
with him,
because he
and we
was
weren't allowed
carrying
to
a
film.
sword and also a sniper rifle airsoft. And
Yeah.
that's scary, so.
He that was awesome. And I was like, oh wow, we got to meet them, and then we got to like meet. What did we meet Ono before or after the earthquake?
It was after. No, the thing was, like, we met a lot because a lot of people because we got to go to the Namco Bandai offices.
Really pretty office.
That office is amazing. You actually Google that. It looks so cool. Like, I would love to work there. It's just nuts. And then, I mean, every single dev is there. All the producers are there. We met the guy who did all the Naruto games. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, too. He's in the Tekken documentary as well.
Can't remember his name right now. I'm sure we'll.
He's the dude who's doing all the crazy JoJo Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah. He's really mental. He basically he's pretty big guy there, but he was quite a good guy. Like, we met a lot of people, man. It's like, I mean, it's kind of people like you're like, whoa, I used to play these games when you're young, and you're like, woo.
Yeah. I saw Tanimura-san again. We're like kind of cool now. After I called him like a sadomasochistic bastard again. And, you know, but it was cool because there's one part because you were filming other stuff and I was playing the Dark Souls beta, and I was the only one in all the game journals there that was actually doing well because I really liked that game. And as I was playing it, I was getting quite far. And then behind me, that's when I felt it. I saw Tanimura-san, a bunch of his other staff, and they're all watching. And so you know when the creator of the game is watching you play his game, that's kind of like a good sign. But when I knew that, I died right away. I was just like, Oscar, this.
It's nervous.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. That's a bit nervous. And we also got to meet Hideo Baba again.
Oh yeah.
You remember the second time there?
Yeah, Baba-san's dope.
That was fun.
You know, he was cool. Like everyone was really happy.
So yeah, but that's it. So that was our favorite thing, and I guess we just really like Japan. So I think we'll be going there again soon when the next TGS comes through, and maybe even before that. So
yeah. No,
Japan's fun.
No, it's cool. But I mean, cheesy as it is, the best thing is that, you know, we get to do this and we get to make these videos for you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys like watching it, because, you know, if not, then I'm not gonna do them anymore.
Anyhow, all right. Well, Happy New Year again.
Yeah, hope you guys have a really good year. I mean, 2013 we saw a lot of great games and a lot of good memories.
2014 we got the PS4.
Yeah, exactly. Now 2014 we
Xbox
have
One.
all these awesome games coming up, and a lot of current gen games that are coming up soon. So you still can't, you know, throw the old system away yet. And yeah, guys, I just hope you guys have a really happy year full of great gaming experiences.
All right, toodles.
Peace outside.
Toodles. Bye.